Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Property Business Podcast. We have myself, James Hughes, Jonathan Woods, and Holly McConnell. We have found the most energetic, enthusiastic agent in the world, and we are delighted to be in partnership with Holly. So I wanted to get Holly on to discuss who she is, her property background, her property business, how she's recently partnered with EXP, but also how she juggles that with being an awesome full-time mum. So a lot to discuss. So first of all, Holly, how are you? How was your weekend? Were you being a mum? Were you being a property business tycoon? How are you and how was your weekend?
Well, hi everyone. As James mentioned, I am a very busy mum, full-time mum, and have two beautiful little girls, 3 and 6. So it was extremely busy weekend. Plus trying to juggle booking in viewings and keeping everybody happy on the other side of the professional world. So it's been, it's been an amazing weekend. I've got a new instruction coming on today, which is great. And
Where is that, Holly?
well, that one's actually so cool because the owner emailed in booking evaluation with me, which was like mind-blowing.
Amazing.
I know. When it came in, I thought it must be a hoax or something because it can't possibly be real. But it was a real valuation, and I went and did the valuation, and it was in Borough High Street of all places. So goodness knows how he found me. So that's absolutely mind-blowing.
Did you ask him how he found you?
Well, funnily enough, I don't know if I should say this, but he wanted to go down the EXP route, and he picked my photo, of course.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So
well
that
done.
was really cool. He had 2 people that he picked, and one was mine. And funnily enough, he actually lives 5 minutes from my brother. My brother just bought a flat there, so I do know the area well, which really helped my case. And that has come on the market today, and we're doing an open day on that. The open days seem to be working really well for me this year, so open days for that one booked in. So
Cool.
really great start with the EXP. Lots to talk about. I don't know where to start really.
let's park EXP and your business for a bit. So let's go back to who Holly is and your property career and your property business, whilst talking about your kids and your family prior to joining EXP. Yeah, so give us your information about who you are.
Okay, so I went to university, did a drama degree, of course, and drama and film studies, which is why I love making all the videos and the social media, I think. And when I left university, I went straight to Foxtons in Canary Wharf at 21 and loved it. It was a busy market. It was new build stock, lettings, 2009, extremely busy. So that was absolutely fantastic, great learning experience. And then I opened the Foxtons Blackheath office, and I was a valuer there. So I was valuing all the instructions. It was a really cool area as well, different sort of dynamic to Canary Wharf. So that was really fun. And then I was headhunted by Winkworth, and I joined their franchise and ran their 3 offices, Blackheath, Greenwich and Chislehurst, for lettings. And that was amazing company, family run business. I loved working with them. And so that was led me up until about 2017. And then my husband and I, we started our own business in 2017. So that was really exciting. We were doing sales and lettings, central London. And then 2018, my first daughter came along. So that was a big change up. As James very quickly knows, it was a life-changing experience. We had COVID, and our whole property business changed quite a bit. So it then went to more like land and development. My husband was processing land sales and working down that route. And with the cost of Rightmove and all those expenses, we came off from sales and lettings for 4 or 5 years. So did a lot off market, a lot of sort of turnkey projects and things like that.
Cool.
So he's still running the business. And then this year, 2021, we had my second daughter. And then, I can't forget about Daisy. And then, I've been mummy for 6 years full time, which has been absolutely amazing, but also kind of in the business as well. So I haven't been completely shut off. And this year I said to my husband, David, we need to get back up on the market, get back on the Rightmove portals and sell some of this stock that we have, because we're working on a lot of developments at the moment. So, so that's my history. And this year I plan to take over the world.
Good answer.
Yay.
Good answer. A few things to kind of dive further into here. Obviously, everyone knows lettings, very good schooling. You mentioned Winkworth was a franchise, a family-run business. Can you explain how the Winkworth? Because I always assumed that the Winkworth was they kind of cross-sold, but do they actually work as a franchise and separately?
Yeah, they are. They're all completely separate. So it is a
Yeah.
franchise model. Mark Epps is the owner in Blackheath. He's fantastic, and he's been there for about 30 years. And they had their front office, probably longer now, in Blackheath. And then they opened a Greenwich office and a Chislehurst office at the time. But I think it's now just Blackheath and Greenwich, because obviously a lot of the front offices closed, I think, because it's such high expenses. And, you know, we had a funny 5 years, didn't we, with COVID and everything. So,
Yeah.
And having a bit of experience in a franchise, obviously your partner David, very good business guy. Was it ever your idea to create a similar franchise, or
yeah, we nearly
to run a
did.
franchise?
We really, very, very, very nearly did. We nearly bought a franchise, actually, heading out towards Kent. But we just decided that with all the staff costs and the front office costs, it just wasn't worth it wasn't worth it for us. So,
And was that a Winkworth franchise or a separate?
no, it was I think it was a Connells we were thinking of. I'm trying to think
Okay.
back now, 2017. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But we very, very nearly did. But we thought,
Yeah.
you know what, let's keep the costs low and go for central London and
Yeah.
target that market. So that was our plan.
And then you mentioned that you set up an agency in kind of 2018. Talk to us a bit about that. You mentioned sales and lettings. How did that business go, and what was how did it go?
No, it was really good. We were doing sort of luxury high-end sales and lettings in like Mayfair, at Knightsbridge, around that area. And we got in with a few property managing agencies like Residential Land, a few others like that, and we were just letting consistently. But with having my daughter, obviously, I took a step back from the business initially, which took the pressure off a little bit and slowed down the sales and letting side of things, because really that was what I was doing, and he was mainly focusing on the land side of things.
Yeah.
So it did take a little step back, and also with the cost of Rightmove and everything, it was just getting outrageous, quite frankly, to keep up with the outgoings and things. So
were you on the main portal? So were you on
yeah,
Rightmove, Zoopla, on the market, and
exactly.
what were your
It was
operational
thousands.
costs?
I think 3,000 or 4,000 a month, if I remember. It was a lot just to keep up with the
Okay.
portals. It was a lot. Plus, obviously, all the extra things that you pay for as you're doing your estate agency, or because we did everything through Arla and all the different bodies that your memberships of and things. So for us, it just really wasn't worth it.
Okay.
So yeah, and then over time, because obviously you couldn't do viewings through COVID and things, for us we were doing more of the land side of things, and opening that world, which was really exciting. So he's sold land, built land, built on turnkey projects and things like that. So yeah, it's been really exciting. But this year now my daughter's gone back to school and my little one starts in September. I said I really want to get back into sales and lettings because that's what I love doing. I love it. I really love and enjoy it. And it goes nicely again. It's like a sister company against our current business, so it works perfectly for us. So this EXP model has been amazing for me because it's an amazing opportunity to give you access to the portals. It's a no-brainer, really.
And then you were obviously introduced by Josh Olive, who you know from the kind of Foxtons days.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, and then talk to us about how your EXP business is going.
Oh, it's just absolutely incredible. It's been mind-blowing, actually. It's what you don't realise is how many people you know, firstly. I've probably made friends with everyone over the last 15 years. So looking back, I've made lots of connections and somebody knows somebody that's selling and it's really, really exciting. So this year, it's been amazing. I've obviously had great collaborations with you, James. You've been a fantastic help to help me get going, which has been wonderful, and kept me really busy. And obviously, the more you do, the more people you meet and the more things come from it. So it's been a really great start. And I had already had a couple of instructions in my mind before I launched the business. So that has been great. I've got 4 technically under offer at the moment, which is great. One sadly fell through, but that's the nature of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a very emotional process. I get really attached to it all.
Yeah.
So technically 5 now, 4, but we have lots coming on. I've got this development which I've met through the networking event that we had, which was also fate, I think. So that's 6 flats on Sydenham High Street with my big board, which is absolutely amazing. And my children are just really proud of their mummy, I think, when they see their mummy's face on the high street. It's really cool.
Amazing. We'll come on to your children and how you're juggling all that. When did you partner with EXP, Holly?
So technically I signed up over December. I launched the business on the 6th of Jan. So
amazing. Yeah. So in literally 3 to 4 months, obviously the first month is just trying to figure out the admin and the onboarding. So in 4 months, you've got 4 deals under offer. Yeah. Looking at your website, you've got about 12 listings. You've got a development. Was that 6 units or 9 units for?
It's actually 6 flats. And it's solely on with me. So that means everything to me. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
amazing.
You are prime example, Holly, that if you get what you put into this business, like the model is there. If you follow the process, work hard, which you have done in an absolute abundance, the results come. You mentioned that it was fate that you met this client. It's not fate. It's by you working hard, following the process. I used to always say the harder you work, the luckier you get. You follow the process. You're all over social media. You've got leads coming to you. You came to a networking event that our organisation put on, and then you got chatting, passing on all of your energy and your passion. Then you connected with a lady, the lady client who probably appreciated the female agent that you are, and then so it wasn't fate at all. It took through all of your hard work, following the process. So yeah, we have so much time for you because you're absolutely smashing out of the park. How going back to the process?
James, just to jump in, just to add something into that. I think sometimes people think that it's a lot harder than it is, and sometimes it is hard, right? But what you've done is you've put the effort in and just basically got yourself and put yourself in front of places, and through sort of laws of attraction, things have started to come to you. And you've got to make sure to just now maintain that momentum and just ride the wave from it. But looking back at when James and I sort of our experience of going out into the wilderness where it was so unknown and there wasn't the supports there. We talk about the word organisation. That's something that we've built within EXP's framework. How have you found the supportive nature of the organisation, or the org as we've now called it? Have you found that to be really helpful for you?
Actually, I think when you're doing something by yourself, I say by yourself. I've got my husband behind the scenes. He's like the silent assassin.
Yeah.
He's massively supporting me and what's happening, so that's huge. But having this network just gives you that reputation, I think, that perhaps you might not have if it was just solely on your own. And we have such an amazing network of agents, all extremely, extremely experienced and excellent at their jobs. So it feels like you're joining like a 5-star unit, like it's all high quality people, and especially on all the events and everything that you do, everybody supports everyone. It's just amazing. It means a lot, actually. I've made quite a lot of friends since I've just started. It's like I've known everybody for years. But it's been lovely, and especially with all the women that's joining as well, it's really exciting. Yeah, it's been amazing.
I think we'll talk about the sort of the conduit to that, but I think the agency world, especially for there's a lot. It's the same with a lot of industries, but there are a lot of very, very high quality agents, women agents, that then go off to have children, who find it very, very hard to find a route back into employment that's fulfilling, or that gives them the flexibility that they need. And there's a lot of fathers the same thing, but I think certainly for my experience of speaking to mums like yourself and other people, the support of having EXP to cover certain things off for you, to be able to then softly come in, but then also now to build your business back to where you've got the energy for it now.
Absolutely. I think everything comes at the right time, because being a mum is life changing. It's intense. It's a roller coaster. It's a very emotional process, and it's ever changing. So you don't know what you're doing at any stage, quite frankly. You try and control it, but it's completely uncontrollable. You can't control what's going on. So to try and run a business alongside it would have been absolutely impossible, to be honest, especially as I was a full-time mum 24/7, looking after my girls. So yeah, this literally has come at the best time ever. I feel like I've come back to life, actually. It's really exciting. And
Cool.
I've remembered that I am a human again. It's wonderful. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Amazing. And talk to us how you juggle your day, your week. Obviously,
Yeah.
full-time mum, school runs, school pickups. How do you structure your week?
I think that's the great thing about EXP is you can plan it to suit you, which is the ideal situation. And also, we work 24/7 essentially, don't we? Which is the great service that we give to our clients. I have vendors calling me at 8, 9 o'clock at night. I have to say to them, I do go to bed at 9, but you're welcome to call me. You're welcome to call me at 8, half 8. You know, when everybody's shut up shop, I'm available. But also, you know, I am available for the assemblies. That's the bit I just did not want to miss. You know, we had this Mother's Day assembly. If I miss that, that's devastating for my heart. So I can't miss those moments. You know, Easter bonnet parade,
Yep.
all the different things that go on at school. That's the luxury about working for yourself, is that you won't miss a moment. I can do all the school drop-offs, I can pick everybody up, but I can also run my business and book viewings in between all the school bits. So it works perfectly for me.
Amazing. And then I think you were working on the bank holiday. So obviously we are collaborating on the flat on Southvale. As you
Yeah.
said, even though you work on a bank holiday Friday, you kind of do it around your
Yeah.
terms, i.e. slash Easter parties, i.e. you might not work on the Friday, but then you might organise some viewings on the Saturday. And then if that's in Crystal Palace, that might be on the way to your kids' Easter bonnet. I'm pretending that I know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, the kind of the Easter parties that you go to. So yeah,
I know
yeah,
that's a cool thing because my daughter's nursery is around the corner from the Crystal Palace flat, so that actually worked out perfectly. Everything's tying in beautifully actually this year. So I'm managing to get to everything. I think the most important thing is early nights, wake up early, and be energetic, and it all pays off eventually. So yeah.
amazing. And obviously, David, yeah, self-employed business
Yeah.
owner as well. Is he also? I know that he's kind of. Is he the guy behind the camera recording you on all of the videos, or
He
have you got?
has done a few of the recordings for me. He's a massive support.
Yeah,
Um, and not only that, he's my rock really. I wouldn't be able to do this without him. He's somebody that I can run everything past. It does help that he knows the industry, so especially with sales and things.
yeah.
I can go through my comparisons on valuations and stuff like that with him, which really helps. But yeah, we've been estate agents since we were first met, from the moment we first met. So we're our heads in the game, and we're both on the same page, you know. So yeah.
And actually expand on this. So you have a family produce business. You mentioned David, he does land deals. How does that complement what you do? And how
It's
does it kind
actually
of
really
complement
exciting.
EXP?
So, for example, at the moment we as you know, with land sales, they take a while to go through. He's working on some that have been going on for years, that we're still working on the planning and things like that. I actually don't heavily get involved with that side of things because that's his part of the business. But essentially, you know, if and when they come off and they're ready to sell, then the units should come back to us to actually sell the development. So that's really exciting, and that's in the pipeline. But before, because we didn't have that access to the portals and things, it wasn't something perhaps on the cards. It would have probably gone to local agents, but now I can do that for him. So that's really exciting.
Amazing. And then obviously you're a lettings agent. Have you started to build your EXP
Yeah,
lettings portfolio yet?
You know what? It's so funny because I've only ever done lettings. I've done my ALA exam. I've done it, but for some reason I'm frightened of lettings. I don't know why.
Right.
It just come back to life a little bit. But it's the constant ever-changing laws. And Elspeth, my lovely new friend, you know, she's saying, don't worry, just go for it. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm scared. There's so many things that can go wrong with lettings. So I'm just keeping sensible at the minute on the sales side because that's a quite straightforward process. But I see in the pipeline for sure. It's a no-brainer. It's a great cash flow situation, isn't it, with lettings? So
But I'm now. I say spin all the plates. If you are ever, obviously we have the full back office lettings administrations support through EXP Move. Obviously our organisation as well through lettings experts like Elspeth, Anthony. We have obviously that WhatsApp chat, 85 guys. Any questions that you need, we are here to help you as well. So yeah, any landlords that you do find, try and build your lettings. But if anything, we are now able to provide a better service to our clients where we're not here to push you to sell. We're not here to push you to rent. We're here to understand your asset, understand your finances, and then advise accordingly as well. Cool. Amazing.
yeah.
So,
but
Holly, I think also just on the other part of things, you've also been able to spread your enthusiasm to other people to help them to now start their EXP journey already just 4 months in. So I think, some people tend to not sort of talk about that side of it. It's another revenue stream, but it's also another way of helping other people to follow your pathway. And that's one of, James and I do this a lot, but, we've built businesses that have great sales and great revenue in them. But also it's amazing when we bring new people into EXP and we start to see them do really well, like yourself, Holly. So I think you've now got someone else who's just joined you, isn't that right?
I have. So really exciting. Also through David's contact.
Yeah.
when's
Brilliant.
David joining EXP?
I have to say, I know David needs to come on board. I'm slowly convincing him, but he's not the front face like me. He's not the jazz hands like me.
Right.
We're completely different, but anyway, that's on another story. Yeah, well, I've got a new guy that's joined, which was so exciting because he joined without me knowing, which is like exactly what I did for Josh.
Yeah.
And he's done it for me, which is great. And then also one of my wonderful mummy friends who I love, her sister is also a massive part of property, and she will be joining, so that's great. I feel like there's many people that will be joining over the next year or so because it's a no-brainer, really. It's a no-brainer.
Well, I think one of the things why we do these podcasts as well is to give people little snippets of the different personalities and the different types of people that are out there, but also, as if you're thinking about, you're a person that's a mum or a dad or anyone that's, that's in whatever part of the UK, and you're thinking, I'd really like, Holly really resonates with me. If you come to Holly or any of us and you join up, how many times do you speak to James in a week?
Poor James.
Yeah, a lot. But this is the thing. So I have conversations all the time with people within our organisation, and it's free coaching, it's free support.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it. You're not just going to go and just have to do everything by yourself, but also thinking about really, who do you want to partner yourself with? Do you want to be with someone like yourself who can then share ideas and bounce things off each other? It's brilliant. I think it's such a.
What I think, I'm somebody I very much believe in karma, and I believe in you get what you give in life. And I'm quite a, wear my heart on my sleeve kind of character, but I will give to anybody. So anybody that's thinking about joining EXP, I would love to sort of help nurture their journey, as James has done for me, really. So, because that's all you need, isn't it? You need somebody just to have a little bit of faith in you in the beginning, and then it snowballs as long as you work hard. It's the fate is there, really. So
Yeah, when I was at Carbo for the big Brent Gove event this year, there was a motivational speaker, and he said one thing that I sent to you, Holly: you are one partnership away from changing your life, and that is genuinely what I feel in our partnership, and that's why I've given you so much support and help, because you're absolutely smashing out of the park. You're following the process. Your results are incredible. You're all over social media, and then because of that, you're getting so many vendors and so many agents who are kind of reaching out to you as well. So the same way that I've helped you, even though you didn't need that much help, you have so much help to give to any agent or mum who's strongly considering getting their energy back and their passion, which we see with you in abundance. Yeah, so it's absolute honour to be in partnership with you, Holly.
Oh, thanks, James.
How do people get hold of you, Holly? How would someone reach you?
0777.
What are your social channels?
Give me a call.
Yeah, why not? What's your social media? What's your Instagram? What's your LinkedIn?
Yeah, Holly McConnell Property. Holly McConnell Property. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. So yeah, reach out to me, and I'd love to help whoever's looking for anything in property. Yeah.
Amazing. Cool. Mr. Woods, anything else you need to add for this week? What's going on in Mr. Woods' life?
No, not at all.
One thing I would say is the hardest job in the world is being a mum. It's by far the hardest. So joining EXP is like a breeze, really. It's much harder being mummy, for sure.
Amazing. We'll put that as the caption for this Instagram post. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, thanks so much, Holly. Thanks for coming on.
Have a wonderful week. Hope it all goes well.
Bye.
Bye.